Hey guys, right here I have a 2009 Ford Focus 2-liter Ghia Saloon. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key. Let's go ahead and start it up first. This Focus has traveled 101,043 kilometers in over 5 years. The Mark II Focus comes with an electro-hydraulic rack and pinion power steering system. The Focus Ghia Saloon does have a leather-wrapped steering wheel with sport grips on the sides. A 4-speed automatic with sequential sports shift manual shifting via the plus and minus down by the gear lever is the only transmission available for the Mark II Focus 2-liter petrol in Malaysia. As usual, let's turn on the hazards, lights, front and rear fog lights, take a look at the engine, and roll down the driver's side window. Originally, the Mark II Focus 2-liter petrol came with a set of 4 16-inch 5-spoke alloy rims. The rims on this car has been changed to a set of 16-inch 5 Y-spoke alloys that were first introduced on the Mark II Focus TDCi Saloon that made its debut late 2010. Ventilated disc brakes and solid disc brakes are found front and rear respectively, and the suspension comprises of McPherson struts in front and Ford's control blade independent multi-link setup at the back. The Mark II Focus, also known under the C307 codename, was first introduced in 2004 at the Paris Motor Show. It was available as either a hatchback in 3 or 5-door configurations, a saloon, or an estate. The second generation Focus, unlike the first and the third generations, had 2 different models. One was for the rest of the world, featuring a new platform and a bigger range of engines and transmissions. The other one was for the North American market and was essentially a thorough redesign of the first generation rather than an all-new model. A facelift for the Mark II Focus sold worldwide went on sale in early 2008 until it was replaced by the Mark III Focus in 2011. Alright, so to open the bonnet, first I do have the other key right here. Second, you have to flip the Ford logo upside down, insert the key into the slot, twist it to the left to pop the bonnet open, and twist the key to the right to release the bonnet. Underneath the bonnet of this Focus lies a 2-litre dual overhead cams, 16 valves Duratec inline-4 engine. This engine produces 143 horsepower at 6000 rpm and 185 Nm of torque at 4500 rpm. 0 to 100 is achieved in around 10.7 seconds onto an estimated 195 km per hour top speed. With a 55-litre petrol tank, combined fuel consumption for the Focus 2-litre petrol is said to be 8 litres per 100 km. The Mark II Focus Saloon is front-wheel drive. When the Mark II Focus made its debut in Malaysia way back in 2005, it was available in two variants, a 1.8 Ghia Saloon and a 2.0 Sport hatchback. The facelifted Mark II Focus went on sale in Malaysia in early 2009, again in two variants, but the Saloon now sporting the same 2-litre engine as the hatchback. In 2010, a 2-litre Duratec turbo diesel engine was introduced to the Malaysian Focus lineup. This engine was available in both the Ghia Saloon and the Sport hatchback. Exterior features of this Focus 2-litre Ghia Saloon includes halogen reflector headlights, front and rear fog lights, rear parking sensors, and indicators on the side mirrors. Right down here you do have a speaker together with some storage, and right here you do have your mirror controls, window controls. All of them are fully automatic in both ways, and you do have your window lock as well. Right down here you do have some storage. And the driver's seat in this Focus Ghia does get full powered adjustments. All of your controls are located right down there. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how she revs. This Focus 2-litre Ghia does come standard with a dual-zone automatic climate control system. All of your controls are located right here. To the left of the display, you do have your fan speed, front defrost off, Down below you do have your air conditioning, different modes, recirculation, and you do have your driver's side temperature, passenger side temperature with your automatic and mono modes. Mono basically means if you have it turned on, the driver's side will control the temperature for both sides, but if you turn it off, each side will have their own individual temperature controls. As simple as that. Down below you do have your rear defrost. This car comes with an integrated Ford head unit. It does come with a CD player that is MP3 compatible. It is right up here. Right up here you do have your FM1, FM2, AM, CD, auxiliary. Down below you do have your seat track buttons as well as your different folder buttons, your 6 customizable stations, your volume and power knob in the center, and right up here you do have your eject, scan, load, and down below your various radio options. You can access your system menu via the menu button right there and use the left and right arrows to scroll through it. You do have power folding mirrors, and the central locking works by pushing this button in, and to unlock the car just simply pull it out. There are no controls on the steering wheel, but behind it, the top left stalk houses your indicator controls, and the bottom left stalk houses your audio controls with your volume, different modes, as well as your seat control. And on the top right stalk, you do have your wiper controls. Now, if you locate the button and this wheel on the indicator stalk, you can cycle through your multi-information display in the instrument cluster. Right now you do have your range, average fuel consumption, average speed, outside temperature, your menu, system menu, your setup, clock, messages, reset the trip meter, resetting the trip meter, range. That's about it. Down below you do have your mileage and trip meter, and right above you do have your gear position, time, and outside temperature. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it via this lever right here. And right down here you do have some storage as well as a power outlet. More storage right here with a couple of cup holders, and a center armrest with storage down below. Manual dimming, rear view mirror, and your interior lights. The driver's side sun visor does have a vanity mirror, as well as a light which automatically goes off once you close the visor. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. You do have a speaker down there with your window control right next to your interior door handle. You do have some storage down there and right there. And to fold the rear seats down, first you have to flip the seat base forward, then locate this button, push it, and then flip the seat back down. There is actually quite a lot of legroom in here for this type of car. I have about this much legroom and about this much headroom. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. The driver's seat is in a position that I would feel comfortable in. There are storage pockets on the front seat backs, rear aircon vents, some storage down here, and you do have a rear center armrest. And if I forgot to mention just now, the driver's seat does have manual lumbar control via this lever right here. Now to open up the boot, there is a touchpad right beneath the Ford badge, or you can also press the button on the key fob twice. That pops the boot open. Boot space in the Mark II Focus Saloon is rated at 526 liters with the rear seats in place. Folding the rear seats away does increase the boot space if needed. You do have adjustable headrests front and rear. You do have some storage down there with a speaker and your window control right up there. The front passenger seat does get manual adjustments. It doesn't have height adjustment though. This Focus does actually come with a very big glove box. It extends all the way back there. And your auxiliary port is right there. You do have a sun visor with vanity mirror and light on this side as well. The light has the same mechanism, so you just switch it on, close the visor, and it turns off. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2009 Ford Focus 2-liter Ghia Saloon. Thanks for watching and goodbye.